From the 19th of the 4th month of 1438, Satan's conflict with the words showing who are the slaves of God. Our physical forms become fragments that someone might turn into fetish items or relics. The teaching is that we can be resurrected just the same into a day, Yom, in which you think that your whole life is but a fragment. The scientific view of how old this universe and even this planet is certainly makes one feel like a life is hardly a mention in existence. Then we come to the teachings in Al-Quran 1753 about how a shaitan causing opposition to the perfecting of speech into being the ways of a slave of God, and stirring divisions between those devotees of God. Would this make Satan a plain enemy? Aduwamubina and An, if you continue, to humanity or merely to servitude. The passage goes on to speak of the principles of God knowing best in a way which has led many people outside of Islam to call God a father. That some are spiritually favored, praying to intercessors with God instead of just Allah, seems like something those called on might do, and how claims of spiritual journeys in this life and accursed plants hereafter are central to accepting the rest of the teachings of the prophets of Allah. If the secular world chooses its elect based on products of their own efforts, bringing out their abilities, it is fair to assume that being preferred by spiritual entities would also consider how one tries psychologically. The stages of the mother and father might have left us with something, but it is time for all sane people past the onset of puberty to fully embrace the child stage, but without all the foolish projections of our own issues into limits and flaws of which we are going to worship are the spiritual realities other than ourselves, which we are going to work with.